lifter for my cable here. Hopefully, the lifter gets me up high enough. It's a star I put on the end. Lock it on, it will come off. Okay. Gotta be careful. Right there is where we go in the water. I can't make it past the first 6 lift on here. Go as far as the camera will let me. Just right here. It's not holding me now. Let's see if she can run water. Let's do that real quick. Cold water?
Yeah, where do you?
Wherever you want.
Doesn't matter.
I'll run cold water because I think the shore's open. I believe your problem is you fucking fell off the 4 to 6. Here is. Okay. Can we turn that off for a second? Can we look at the laundry room? I think we have issue with the 4 or 6 here. Oh, there goes the kitchen water. Okay. Here, the flag. This is actually the flag on the porch. I'm picking up. I can pick up the other one. I know I'm picking it up in the house. But this is the dive that goes down to get me outside to lay down straight. And then it goes from 4-inch cast iron. I got a riser on it. I thought it would lift it up for me and let me see. Because right here, where I can't go no further, is my machine is making it over it. I think the pipe is open above it because I seen crack. And I got it. I've been recording this whole time. Okay. So I can see crack at the top. So. And I can hear it draining. Crack is the 6-inch. There's a 6-inch pipe out in that yard that this 4-inch cast iron ties onto, and where the 4 to 6 is, where it ties together. I believe that's where your problem is. I believe that cast iron has failed you, and that the 4 to 6 is bad. Because we can't get past it, so it's gonna back up again every time you use it. Well, so it's going to take a couple days, but for it to fill up.
It has to be repaired from outside?
Yeah.
Like, the grass has to be torn up and shit?
Well, it's right up against the porch. That's my problem.
Oh.
Just speculating. Who's your homeowner's insurance?
AAA.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't help.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you can always call and ask them, but AAA is one of the hardest ones to get. They are one of the hardest ones to get.
Dang.
I know. But it's the water. Now I see the water going. And as you used it, as it was going, I was sitting right here with the camera. And see, now it's starting to fill up. Where was it? Where was I? Right here with the camera. Watching the water. And I was wondering, I didn't see it coming. So I want to see this go down.
Can you tell right now, like, the water is, like, backed up because of that pipe that you're talking about?
Yes.
Or, okay.
And I believe the top, when you get to that crack, it's open. I mean, I snaked it. Look at the cutter. All the way to the main. The main is kind of cool, your yard, because the main is, if you go in the neighbor's yard, you can see that round thing right there. That's the city's main running through, and it's so it's close to your house. Here's your dad. So it's definitely close to your house. And the cold water, the more you run it, as long as I know it's flowing and not gonna back up in the house, it clears it up so I can see exactly what happened. If you could see that it fell, the cast iron, the connection at the 4 to 6, I'm sure I can already imagine. I already know what happened. It's the roots.
So you're waiting.
Push that.
I know. I'm not surprised about that at all.
Pushes the pipes and.
So you're waiting right now for the water to settle down so you can see. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, okay. Exactly. All those floaty things, and I need to get another one.
Gotcha. Okay. Come here, Charlie. Come here. Come here.
water going?
But I
Were
could.
you able to cut any roots out?
Yeah, but not a lot. That's my
Let
problem.
me put this down for a second.
Yep.
It's a.
The,
Is it like my pipe where it's just all kind of broken up and pieced together and repaired and stuff?
yeah, I can't see anything, but this is the cutter I use. That's a 6-inch pipe outside, the biggest one I could put through. I tried with the smaller one first. Usually poke a hole, see what you got to
Yeah.
do. But
Well,
I
that's
can't
that
even.
water that I had.
I can't even poke the hole. So let's get it off a locate.
What did
so
they?
you don't
What did
see
the
it.
crutch do? Oh, Answer, can you get your dog? Please?
Yeah, I don't want him to get
Yeah,
sick.
we don't want to get that dog in the sewer stuff.
He'll get the vet. We can shut the door if you want.
Yeah.
But I just don't want him to get sick. But so snake
What
that.
did he do then? He
He snaked the same thing, but why wouldn't he camera? I'm surprised that they wouldn't have cameraed it, but maybe the gentleman didn't have a camera at the time. But I got a lifter on the. I recorded everything.
They got it cleared. And
Well,
it was okay, but
then
they
you gotta
didn't.
camera it because what and see why did it back up?
So why did it
You
back
know,
up again? Yeah.
That's why
Well,
why
was
did it back
toilet
up?
Because we still got a
Because
gas problem too.
nope, because of this. It was backing up, and I can't get over this.
So the
spot.
toilet is trying to tell you that, hey, we're starting to have a problem again, right?
Yeah. This line is so.
You think everybody in the
rooted.
neighborhood's got those tree root problems? 'Cause
Oh,
those
yeah.
issues-
Yeah.
Nice to have trees, but the roots just.
Yeah, they tear your pipes right up. I think she's gonna probably need to have a 6-inch clean out put outside, and this line maintenance properly with those tree
Yeah,
roots.
she has some kind of enzyme stuff that she said that the people she got the house from, when her husband goes around and he drops in about once a month, and it seemed to last for about a year. Does that really eat up the roots then, that enzyme?
Not that I've never tested the enzyme theory. I don't know much about it, so what else we got? I had a riser on it too to keep me out of the water, but it wasn't working. The sewer's hit.
So you already
Bad.
cut through with the cutter, right?
Yeah, twice with the big one, once with that little one, and her main is close too. The city's main. I'm gonna go pull it. I think.
Oh, the
that,
city gave her and her husband a hard time and said, "Oh no, it's not the main. There's nothing wrong with the main."
no, I know. I want to pull it, make sure if that's the city main and it's that close.
Oh,
then-
they did some work out here.
Did they?
Yeah, let me go ask her again. So
Yeah.
the city did something. Yeah, so when did the city?
I don't know, dude. I just think we jetting maybe. I thought I had it. Your good luck, my mate.
She says that in August, the city was out here. And then she has all kinds of problems. She says, oh, no, it's not them, it's your house. And then Preston talked to her. Was people complaining after?
Yeah, they're probably doing maybe doing a new line because we're supposed to clean out the sewer main, and we're gonna look at it.
The sewer main was the first one from runoff on the lane. This is sewer, so they didn't clean out the sewers and did it.
No, that's their line. Yeah, that's
That's
the
for
main
the
one.
water.
That's well, you gotta come in. No, you don't come in.
No, that's
Oh,
not
somewhere else.
No, this was,
Okay, yeah.
see, what do you?
Yeah.
So
drain.
That's good, right?
Yeah, it opened. You brought me some luck when you came here. Let's see what it looks like.
So, Kim, come on in, so you can.
Just look at now. Yeah,
Stay.
the pipe made it.
Well, that's like the gun range that you popped it open with the.
Man, that
camera.
pump, yeah, it worked this time too here.
So that's what we're looking now.
Yep, but we're gonna go to the city's
Well, what happened?
tap.
Preston Crotch was in here in August after. That's what happened. Right after they worked on the city, he came out because it's plugged up.
Right, but of
And
course the city.
They
And
never.
even he, the
admit.
plumber even said that he didn't think it was their fault because he pulled out a bunch of tree roots.
Right.
He thought that was the problem.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have tree roots, of course. Boy, this sewer goes
Their
for a
pipe is
while.
better than
Holy
mine.
smokes. It goes for a while. I thought your sewer was closer. I bet it goes on an angle. That's why it would go farther. But as a builder, kind of stupid to go straight lines. Cheaper, you know what I mean, material wise. So why wouldn't you do a straight line? But this is a dead end street. We got to keep that in mind. And it's a dead end street. And however they can run the sewer, I guess at that time, that's how they ran it.
Is that a low depth like mine? Has a little low area?
Yeah, but I want to get back up towards. She's out here is good. I want to get back up towards the house and see why she backed up. Because this is a 6-inch pipe,
How many
and
feet are you going out with this?
this here must have went. I would say probably 100 feet. That's why I'm wondering how far. What? How far is this?
You got 100 feet out right now?
Well, 80, 60.
Really?
Yeah, because it. Look at the turn it made.
Because you were
I don't
telling
know
me the
why it made
blockage
a
might have been
turn.
right up in front of the house.
It is. It is. I was pushing to go further to see what the. I wanted to see what the rest of the sewer
Well,
looked like.
because there's no tree next to the house.
It made a turn too. That was crazy. It made a turn, but
How's
Okay.
Charlie Jr. doing? Back at school today?
oh yeah, yep.
Oh.
He's in school. Now we're gonna come up to the problem part. Okay, now that was where we started. Those are a couple wispies that started in
That's
there.
tree roots in there?
Yeah, you could see them. They started coming in through there, and you need to get that out. You would need a 6-inch access so you could put a 6-inch cutter, right? But we don't have a 6-inch access, so we do with what we can.
But that's not enough root to block anything.
No.
You're getting close now.
Yeah, we're getting close to the house.
So she definitely had a blockage.
Oh boy, she had a. But see, that's why. And we may have a. Remember how old the house is?
What is that?
That's a piece of toilet paper. Well, a pitch issue. Water's going to end up pushing that because we're going to end up. But look how small it is. We were with a camera right on it. It
Looked a lot bigger. We're like, hold on.
Holy shit! It's filling a pipe. Right? No, it's just a little
So
tiny.
you're a 6-inch pipe.
Yeah. Just a little, another
That's
little
another
wispy. Oh, there's the pack. Here's the leader of the
Ooh.
pack. This is what I was thinking. Yes.
What is all that?
Ooh.
That is broken pipe, and all the roots broke through the
Oh.
whole side of that pipe. And whenever you flush,
Oh no.
that's gonna catch everything.
That's
you can-
almost the whole
Your
pipe.
cutter can't get that out?
Nope. It'll follow this path. See what's missing already? That's exactly what we popped out and popped through. Phew.
So you're saying that was probably completely plugged, almost like all.
And
you
what our
pushed- you
friend
pushed it
did,
through.
was he came and popped the hole like I did, and then all right, you're all set. 145. All right,
Yeah,
cool. Thank you,
yeah.
Charlie. Have a good day.
Computer
See
camera
ya.
and all that.
And then a week later,
They started building
you're
it.
calling again, and you're like, "Hey, what's going on?" That's why you got a camera.
Oh.
You got a camera.
How do we correct that? That's just going to happen
Uh,
again?
yes.
Can't
I'm
do
gonna
it.
locate it
So
and.
you're 100% sure that that's a broken pipe. That's
Oh,
what,
oh,
that's
yeah.
what's doing that.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yes. There's.
What is this?
This is 4-inch cast iron. On the other side of that is 6-inch clay crock. So
That
what?
looks like all roots coming through?
Yes, at the 4 to 6.
Well,
That's
that's
what we
going to
call
be like
it.
a screen catching everything.
Yes.
Oh.
Yep. So, and that's what the snake does. These roots act like curtains. They move right out of the way.
So that
It looks like stuff drops
when you're
first.
spinning it,
Boom.
if you know the
Looks
area,
like it
when you-
drops first, the stuff, boom, and it goes. So I would definitely add more
You can spin
water.
those teeth on that, spin it when you catch those roots.
And twice we did it, and this is what I pull. Well, excuse me, 3 times. Every time I'm only pulling out a little bit because you need the 6-inch clean out. Besides that, when this out here gets, and we're just gonna have to make it priority.
Does she have to do like I do? Gotta run all.
She's
all
gonna
those
have to dig the ground up.
But what about all the flushing? Remember we talked about just water going?
And that's gonna be what's gonna help her. See, that's what
Where's
the guy
your
did.
enzymes too?
Oh yeah, I just have a question about that.
You go
I'll
get
just go grab that too.
And you can turn the water on too.
Okay.
So it'll help rinse this out.
Every time, does she? Now she'll have to do it every day? A big flush?
Yeah, a few times, but she's gonna be opening the ground to get this for sure.
Oh, how do they find where that is?
Oh, I got a locator. I'm gonna locate it all out for her. I just hate it. It's at the 4 to 6. I can handle that because when I'm out fixing this piece of pipe, where it's all the roots came in it.
What the previous owners were using, I guess.
Okay, so I'm too far.
And so they were suggesting to put this in every, I don't know, month or so, or whatever it says on here. So I don't know what.
Yeah,
can I ask
her
your
husband
opinion
did it.
on it?
Once a month.
Yeah, it's because they knew there was a problem, so they covered their butts.
But this isn't gonna. This is not.
It's not
gonna
gonna
do
help
anything
it.
for that
No.
issue.
Nope.
What would this be beneficial for?
Wispy roots, wispy, and right after it gets snaked, that's when actually tonight probably would be a good idea. Because we did, you know, when you buy the white flowers and she cuts the bottom of them and puts them in a vase, we just cut the bottom of all the stems. And the reason why you cut the bottom, so it'll soak up the nutrients in the water and bloom and be a beautiful flower. Well, we just cut and she dumps that down there at night. Nobody, you know, everybody's in bed. It's going to have time to sit on those roots. It'll definitely help start to kill off those roots.
This thing right here, you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, I would use it tonight.
Is there another product that's even more strong?
More potent, not that I know of, but if you already have it, it can't hurt to use it.
So in the past, we just do like a little bit at a time, like do a little bit in each drain, and probably not use the whole package. Do you suggest I use just the whole package then?
It can't hurt. It can't hurt at all. I'm gonna locate this spot right here. Yeah, and if it was, see that circle? Yeah. Every 3 feet there's a section of pipe. If it was just roots around that, like at the 4 to 6, then of course that wouldn't be alarming because you can get that. But this, when it's the whole length of that pipe, I guarantee you the side of that crock is missing because of all those roots that came in right there.
Terrible.
And once I camera locate that, we go backwards. When you dig it, we have what's called California rods, and you go backwards with the rods, like it's a 6-inch corkscrew. You pull the roots out at the 4 to 6, and then you go forward all the way into the main or wherever. But we see that after this spot, it's open all the way. It's open all the way.
Do you want me to keep the water on or turn it off?
This is your nightmare spot. Well, I was thinking the more water, the better to help push this stuff through to see how long we can keep you open. But I definitely need to locate this spot here. I mean, you're going to have to do something because it's going to get you again.
So just doing all the flushing that we do at the gun range, that's not going to help her.
No, because she's got kids. You know, I definitely, it can't hurt like we're doing now because we're running water. All the loose stuff is going to be pushed out.
So every night before she goes to bed, she flushes everything?
I would to make sure that the
You know what's interesting?
stuff.
At the gun range, when there's nobody there, but once a week, we flush water. Because if anything builds up in waste or paper,
what, like just turn on all the sinks and stuff?
Yeah, because I don't have good drainage either. And what happens is the only time I use it is when my students come in and they flush the toilet with paper and waste, it builds up.
Yes.
It needs sometimes just plain water to push it through.
Yep. And when we cambered his, there's solids sitting. So yeah, that's why I told him just every now and then when you walk by, hit the toilet. I sound silly, but the extra water, because you don't want it to pile up. Right. That's the whole ticket here. Don't pile up. Because if you pile up, you're going to back up, and I don't want you backing up. So the water running. Oh, 100%.
But this is probably more clear than what the other guy got.
Oh God, yeah. I don't understand. Yeah, we put the what? Be careful too. Don't cut yourself on that. That's a nasty cut. But we put the biggest cutter we could through there twice, and that's the bummer part of not having a section clean out. But
Well, we also didn't have him do a camera last time. We just, I don't know, we just came up 3 weeks, that's all I remember.
and then too, this here is mud. This is dirt right here. I could see it in the. I'm willing to bet money on this sewer. I am. Yes, and toilet paper and stuff. But I know for sure the whole side of that crock is. I need to locate that spot while it's flowing and it's going good, because all the loose stuff is going. The more water, the merrier. And if we had to, I want to see if we can plug it up because I'm here right now. So if you got toilets you want to flush and stuff like that, let's do it.
Let's go ahead and do that now.
Flush,
Yeah.
flush the toilets a couple times?
If you would,
or whatever.
please. That would help. That would
Angela,
definitely
do you
help.
have towels on either one of these doors or a mat so we can always wipe our feet every time we walk out?
No.
No?
Okay.
Are you gonna do all the,
I turn this off.
and then that's what happens, right?
Nice.
The place for that drain water to go, right?
Right.
And that dial soap, Dawn soap, that's not gonna help us.
That's good on the inside for the inside pipes, the cast iron stuff.
But not here, huh?
No, unfortunately not.
That's
So,
all roots and stuff in there,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yep.
So what is it,
Broke
that
through
tree
the
out there?
Side of that crock. I'm gonna find out exactly where. As long as we see it going, I know it's not gonna back up on it. You know how I get how to clean the floor in the basement? I told her what I would do, and I told her you can Google it, and I swear by this. Apple cider vinegar and water in a bucket, and you pour it down, and you scrub the floor with it. Do it. I go, you might want to follow it up with some Fabuloso or something for smell, because of the vinegar. But that vinegar, apple cider vinegar, it's even good for internally for our bodies.
Yeah.
It's good. I do shots
She's
of
gotta
it.
clean all behind the machines and stuff too.
Yeah,
It just happened.
that's what she
Well,
said.
maybe she
Right
put a
when she
lot of
called-
water
right
at one
before-
time, yeah.
I was gonna call her this morning and meet with her, but she rang me as I was writing my estimate.
Yeah, she said,
And I
we
said-
didn't know about the flood, it was having a problem.
I know. I'm on my way now.
Now the flood happened.
I said I'm on my way, and here we come. So I'm gonna find this spot in the yard.
Yeah, that's
be
the only
nice.
tree that I know that's right in front.
Yeah, and it would be
How come that
silly
little
if it's
thing-
going on an angle, but to check, and you can Google this too. Life's great when you can Google and look it up on the arborist said with the trees, even if you get rid of the trees, the roots can live in the ground up to 10 years with the tree gone. Up to 10 years. Now, also, what you
Okay,
see.
so does that mean we got blockage here now, or is that?
What you see, yes, you have blockage. Oh,
Or
is
is that
it
just a
blackened?
lot?
No, it's flowing, it's rock and
Okay,
rolling.
just a lot of water.
Yeah, because
coming down.
she flushed a couple toilets at one time.
Okay.
The canopy of the trees, what you see, double it. That's what's in the ground holding it up. So she's got that tree, all those trees there. There's a tree over here. I was just thinking the same thing when I went out right before you got here. What the hell? You've got this pretty little tree here. I'm like, am I coming out over here by those? If you were over on that side, I'd understand with those giants. You know, those are maples or whatever the hell they are.
Well, that's one of the ways the pictures kept it on the roof and we're blocking it out.
Oh, 100%, 100%. But you notice when she hits that water extra, it just blows right through it. The water will it'll keep the solids moving off those roots. So if someone takes a poop, flush 3 or 4 times. I know it sucks and water's expensive, but for right now,
Okay,
that's
he
what I
said-
would
Says
do.
when
Flush them a
somebody-
few times. You want me to do some more, I think?
No,
or-
no,
When
because
somebody
you were,
uses the toilet, you gotta flush 3 times.
What?
It costs you more in water bill, but
for
for
right
now,
now,
you gotta flush 3 times.
at least when they use, because when you were flushing and the water was filling up and all that stuff, well, solids are gonna get caught up on that. But if you keep a lot of water in there with that solids, it's gonna push, because a lot of solids flew by when you were running your stuff and it's flowing great. So if they use the bathroom, if they can flush it more than once, like 2 or 3 times, I know.
So you're
it
saying
sucks.
after the tank fills up again, flush
Hit
it again? Okay.
Yep. And heck, it doesn't hurt. Turn
Back
cold
to when
water on the sink when you're doing a number two. Well, that way that water's running. Well, that's helping. And you're gonna rinse that. It's gonna rinse. We're gonna.
When did it
we gotta
flood?
So
buy
that's
you
like,
some
that's
time.
kind of like a Band-Aid for
Yes, we gotta
the
buy you
problem right
time.
now, yeah.
Yes, we gotta buy you
What
some
about the
time.
bathtub? You opened the bathtub and that's when she backed up? Or
That's
you would-
High
after,
volume of water.
yeah,
yes.
after the bath, and I drained the bathtub, I didn't come downstairs till after that, and that's when I noticed there was,
But your laundry was all done by then.
What?
You were doing laundry at the time, right?
no, I did laundry in the afternoon when the toilet was bubbling, and then last night I gave the kids a bath, I drained the
I would have
bathtub,
thought the
and then
laundry
it
would have
overflowed.
had enough water to flush that through.
Well, I think we were totally blocked. It was totally. I know the guy was just here too. He might have only just hit the first 4 to 6 and popped it open, in and out quick. Well, after that 4 to 6, that's where we're at right now. There's a bunch of that, and that was open and draining. He just popped it, and pop and go artists. They just pop it open, get their money, and leave on to the next one. I don't know why they don't bring a camera in so they can see why does this happen, and
Maybe
how
I
can I
just
help.
didn't pay for it for some reason, I don't know, it was,
No, I understand.
I don't know, but, is this something that can be taken care of like in winter, or do you have to wait until?
No, it can be taken care of anytime. This is sanitary, and you need this. This is important in the winter. Yeah, I don't care if there's snow on the ground.
Okay,
We do it all the time.
okay,
So then,
You have no
we gotta go
choice.
through what they do for that too, or something?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're all licensed, insured, and bonded. It's definitely going to be something
That's
you
not
want.
permitted though, right? You have to get a permit to do that, it's just repair.
That out there, yeah. Oh yeah, the city will be involved. Yeah, oh boy, they'll be all over. I see us out there digging. Oh yeah.
Oh,
You have to pull.
That's a
sounds like it's
permit?
a
Yep.
major thing.
Yep, if it's $500, if it's under $500, you don't have to pull a permit. If I put a hot water tank in your house, supposed to pull a permit. They want me to do them every time I put a darn toilet in somebody's house. You know why? Because they want their
Tax money.
Oh,
they
is
want
there.
their piece of pie.
Yeah,
Okay, why?
so this
You
is
want
over
$50?
$500 to put that drain in?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I was gonna ask
I'm
how
gonna
much.
let me do my homework, find the spot, see how deep and all that, and make a phone call.
Could
and
be
get
done on a
from
Saturday.
from my
Saturday,
boss.
Sunday.
If we can get guys here to do it, we work Saturdays and Sundays.
And then they can do it if it's under 500.
Right, well, I mean, I don't know, it's not gonna be under 500.
Yeah, there's no, are you insane?
I mean, I'm hoping, I'll
There's
try to
no
get it
way.
as cheap as possible.
That way you don't have to pull a permit.
I will. Well, I mean, see, that would be the thing, they might wanna pull a permit, but I guess if you could sign off on it, I'll bring all that to his attention too, and let him know who I'm, that, you know, hey, this is the guy that I talked to him this morning about you, and about when I was leaving, I go, the guy where the car at the gun range, he mentioned your guy's name, and I said, okay, yeah, he sent me to,
All they want is the money, if they even look at it, all they want is the tax money, and the taxes go up.
right, I don't want him seeing a hump in the ground and then coming and knocking on your door,
Sure.
and then you getting, I don't know, we're getting
They
money
do
in
that on
trouble.
Sunday, huh?
No, Monday morning, they're driving around looking for
Oh,
money.
they have to be all done by Sunday.
Oh, no, they
Well,
see
he's
the
saying there'll
ground,
be a
'cause there'll
ground,
be a
there's
mound.
gonna be, you're gonna be able to tell that there was, digging.
You could kill the water if you want now. I think we did pretty good in that up there.
Do you want to fill a bathtub and let the bottom, make sure the bathtub works?
Yeah, hey, high volume of water.
No, get in, come here.
Go.
Get on it.
Go,
Why
go.
don't you do the bathtub? Kind of bottom to the bathtub.
Correct. I'm in the middle of that mess. So,
Yeah, I'm crying, huh?
yeah. So it's from there back to the house, up to the porch.
I'm surprised you don't get calls from all these houses around here.
Oh, we definitely do, and other companies do too. But so this is
What's all this? What's all that?
this is the I'm coming in at the into the house, back into the house at the 4 to 6. That's where we'll send the California rods backwards, but because she's got AAA, it ain't gonna help. Any other insurance, like help get them to help, because you would have to saw cut the porch and go under the porch with the new pipe and all that. That would be the way to do it. But right now with her situation, how I would do it is dig from the those silly little bushes to her walkway there and change that broken piece of pipe there and put a 6-inch clean out in going that way and for her to maintenance the rest of it for future purposes. And actually, I don't even know if you need to because it looks so damn good, but you could put one. It's just right up close to her house is what's biting her in the butt.
Yeah,
Sucks.
The one that
See how
the
they...
color you have behind me is not going to cut that?
It's not big enough, no. It's definitely not big enough.
You don't have an adapter to put on there to cut it then?
No, that's a 6-inch pipe. That's what I mean by not big enough.
That's about, what, 4 inch or something?
Well, this is a 4-inch opening, so you could fit a 3-inch cutter down through there.
With this color, it's almost 4 inches, isn't
It's as big as I can get in that puppy. So high volume of water. Did she do the tub trick,
it?
like you said? Because
Yeah,
it seems to be working good, high volume wise. Anyway.
And,
Wait, I'm gonna stop this video.